still not been agreed. Much remains, of course, unclear, not least for 1 million or more British citizens who've left the UK to make their home in other EU countries. Our Europe correspondent Damien Grammaticus has been to Bulgaria, where up to 10,000 UK citizens are now living, and he asked them what drew them there and what they think the future holds for them now.
It's happy hour, Saturday party night. Brits and Bulgarians mixing in the Wolf Den pub. We're almost 2,000 miles from the UK. Brexit seems 1 million miles away. Darren Wood, a former train driver from Portsmouth, opened the Wolf Den just a fortnight ago. He and his partner Sue have sunk their £60,000 savings into it. What's brought the Brits here? A life in the sun that's cheap. So are they anxious about Brexit?
I want a Brexit. Yeah, bring it on. Yeah, we're Brexiteers.
What do you think impact it's going to have on your life here?
It's not going to have any impact.
I think there's a lot of fear-mongering going on.
Yes.
And I think, yes, those fears are being fuelled.
But Darren, who voted for Brexit, is now worried.
I voted leave, and I left.
And how do you feel about that vote now?
If I could do it again, I would change my mind without any hesitation. The main concern here is my pension. I get a private pension. I'm way away from state pension age. But there's a risk that I may not be able to either draw that or get paid that living abroad as an expat.
Darren and more than 1,000 other UK expats have been drawn to live here. The area around the ancient capital of Veliko Târnovo. Bulgaria is the poorest country in the EU. For around £2,000, you can buy a house in a village near here. One Sunday a month, there's a British car boot sale.
Hello.
If the UK fails to make a Brexit deal, each EU country will apply its own rules to Brits. So it's no wonder some are anxious. In all, it's perhaps 1 million Brits who've made their lives here in Bulgaria and other countries across the EU. More when you count those who split their time between places. But what you hear again and again are specific concerns, because nobody knows how they'll be affected in just 6 months' time.
Yes, you have, haven't you? Yes, sorry, it's about...
Felicity lives off her UK state pension and earns a little extra selling her cakes and jam.
The value of the pound's gone down since Brexit. I'm on a pension, and that makes a great difference.
So easily your 10-20% drop
Yes,
in
it does.
your
Yes,
income effect.
My income, yes, which does affect what I can do.
Already I've got regular customers, lovely Bulgarian ladies who come and buy my clothes, and I wonder if they're going to be quite so friendly towards me next year.
I would give up my passport tomorrow, really, if it meant that I became a European citizen for the rest of my life, rather than be linked to, you know, the little island that doesn't seem to want to be part of Europe anymore.
But at the Beehive, they're not worried about the future. They're learning Bulgarian. Brexit supporters who like Bulgaria because they say life here is how the UK used to be.
It is like England was maybe 50 years ago. It's wonderful. Wonderful.
So even on the furthest side of the EU, you find Brits waiting to see what Brexit will bring. They've bought property, invested, made lives here, and few want now to leave. Damien Grammaticus, BBC News, Northern Bulgaria.